Testing, test one, test two, testing, test one, test two. Good to go on YouTube, and now I believe we're live on Facebook. So good morning and a happy Sunday to everyone out there in the C Spire coverage area, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or watching us now on CS2. We want to wish you guys a good morning, and actually afternoon now. But Troy, Alabama is set to take on Jefferson Parish west from Louisiana up in South Carolina in Beaufort in the Junior Dixie Boys World Series of 2024. And that game's set to get underway very soon. The game before them finished up about 5 minutes ago, so they get their time on the field. They take in and out, they warm up, and then, umpires have to have their timeouts in between. So we got a little bit of time before we get started today. And, of course, we want to thank, all of our sponsors. And you've watched plenty of their commercials in between innings so far. But we've got the Greenville Auto Group, the Pike County Road Department, and Pike County Commission. We've got the Electric Cooperative, we've got Troy City Schools, and the Commercial Bank of Ozark. So thanks to them for helping us get this to you guys live. And of course we want to thank our partners in crime for the past few days, Beaufort County Television Studio, as they've been broadcasting these games live, all four fields. So this entire tournament, they've had this thing live on their channel on YouTube, so we want to thank them for sharing their broadcast with us. Originally, we were going to travel to South Carolina, then, we made the call, and their director kind of said, we have our own channel, doing all of these games live. We're not sure if there will be enough room for you guys, so we almost took a back seat to them, because we know how frustrating it can be when you're all set up and ready to go, and then last minute some other crew or somebody else comes in and says, hey, we need you to move. So we kind of took a back seat and we asked if we could just use their stream that they're producing, and they said yes. So we're very grateful that they did say yes. So we're able to bring our own version and our own commercials to you guys through them. And we actually used some of the same equipment that they do. So they had a couple problems first night as they were getting set up, and we were actually able to reach out and help them with their problems because we knew exactly what was going on. So that was really cool from my perspective, maybe not for the people at home, but from a producer and commentator's perspective, being able to help someone out in that field and giving them hints and giving them tips and tricks they can use is just really cool. And we're still just waiting around. But they've got 4 fields going on. They've got 2 commentators per field. They've got their own scoreboard graphics. They've got commercial input. So we're very impressed with what they're able to do, and we're also very impressed with our turnout. The people from Troy and the surrounding areas, tuning in to these games live, especially right now as you're watching a little bit of stock footage, just kind of something to keep your eyes moving. But let's take a look at, the Troy roster that we've sent. It's only 10 guys, folks. There's only one kid sitting the bench at a time. They are hot. They're playing multiple games a day, and we're just really proud for, what they've accomplished in the state tournament and in this tournament as well. Just an absolute blowout win the other night and morning. They played Friday night and Saturday morning, so they had a blowout over, I believe it was South Carolina, and then they lost last night to Mississippi. So they are 1-1 in the tournament. They are in the losers bracket right now. This next game is an elimination game versus Louisiana. Louisiana is known for putting out just stellar ball teams. And let's take a look at the 10 guys that are heading down there, or that have been down there. So we got number 19, Cole Davis, number 6, Kamor Sanders, number 5, Bryson Rhett, number 13, Ryan Copeland, number 16, Porter Beasley, number 1, Drew Ginwright, number 34, David Riley Sanders, number 4, Cope Russell, number 9, Braylon Wallace, and number 7, Daniel Dorrell, who will be, well, they aren't wearing Troy across their chest, but, you know, they're wearing it in spirit. They're representing Troy and Alabama at just a much larger stage, you know, than normal. All right, so we just got their feed from South Carolina. Nobody on the field just yet. They look like they're waiting on umpires.
Serene,
Weather
calm,
also has not been
peaceful.
the best for these fields. And
That is the field before the lines and bases are put down.
I think we experienced over
The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field,
6 hours just
laying chalk
sitting there
lines, putting down
waiting for the
bases,
rain to
mowing the
pass
outfield.
before eventually they just had to call it quits.
It's as timeless
on 2
as the
nights,
game
so-
itself, and it's all in
and that
anticipation of
tournament
2
went very
words:
well.
play
You know,
ball.
for Troy, not the outcome we expected, but you know, all teams, Prattville, Dothan American, and Troy, they all represented Alabama really well in their, you know, tenacity and sportsmanship and everything of that nature. So we're very proud of all the teams we're sending, you know, softball, baseball, any age group that we're sending to these faraway places to represent Alabama and their families and their cities. And it's just a big deal, brother. So we're gonna cut to commercials real quick. This game looks like it's about to get underway. So we're gonna take a quick break, and hopefully we'll be right back for some live action as Troy takes on Jefferson Parish from Louisiana. Stay with us, folks.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag here.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Lines at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative.
All right, folks, so Louisiana has just taken the field for in and out. There must have been some time in between. You know, the grounds crew had to work on the field. You know, these baselines I'm seeing are, you know, freshly painted, freshly chalked. Everything looks good on this field. They had to drag the infield for sure. They're playing all dirt infields, so there's a lot to do, you know, in between games, and they're getting it done for sure. But if I had to guess, it's going to be probably 10 minutes before this game gets underway. Probably still have to have the umpires meeting, coaches meeting, and the umpires just have to get down there first. But Louisiana currently taking infield and outfield, so this game should be starting soon. Please just stick around, share the stream with any family members or friends that may want to tune in. Tell them to flip it over to channel 2 if they have cable or IPTV. Do as much as you can. We want as many eyes from Troy, Alabama as we can get on these young men representing the city and their families and their friends. Again, you just watched the commercials, but we do again want to thank our sponsors: Pike County Road Department, Pike County Commission, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Commercial Bank of Ozark, Greenville Auto Group, Troy City Schools, and South Alabama Electric Cooperative. So we hope you guys stay tuned. This game should be getting underway real soon, folks.
And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off, or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck super center. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag, sir.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Lines at Troy Bank and Truck. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off. Or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck supercenter. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag here.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Line at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City School.
All right, umpires have hit the field. The Troy coach meeting at home plate, still waiting on the Louisiana coach, but we have hit the countdown. And there's the Louisiana coach. So the coaches meeting currently going on. We've got less than 5 minutes before this game gets underway, and probably less than 2 before Louisiana hits the field for the top of the first inning. Troy in different jerseys today. They've usually had, the white with red sleeves, but it looks like they're rocking the red with white sleeves today. So just like a perfect inverse of their jerseys. So, and I believe they'll be facing off against Louisiana, who's wearing solid or red jerseys with a retro white stripe across the chest. So that would be a nightmare for me and my color blindness. So. But it won't be long till I kick this thing over to the commentators we have up in South Carolina, courtesy of Beaufort County TV. Again, as we are, I don't want to say borrowing, but borrowing their stream as they send it to us, and we can distribute it to you guys. So they come with their own commentators and their own graphics. But we've got our scoreboard down there in the bottom, as you can see. And this game is just about ready to get underway. We're going to take one more short commercial break. Please stay with us, folks. This game is going to be a good one. It's an elimination game. Loser goes home. Winner stays alive for another day. So please stay with us. Share this to your feeds. We'll be right back.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off. Or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck supercenter. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we've got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
All right, folks. Troy has taken the field. So I've got these team names on the wrong side of the scoreboard, of course. I'm not really sure who's on which side until the game gets underway, unfortunately. But Troy has taken the field. They'll be the home team against Louisiana. And, you know, it's about time we kick this over to our team up in South Carolina. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. And please stay tuned. Again, share this to all your feeds so that every pair of eyes in Troy is watching our boys represent the city and the state at the World Series up in South Carolina. That'll do it for me for right now, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Followed by Camber Keller. After that is Pete Griffin, the left fielder. After that, Julian Pastrana, Gavin Angrisano after that, and then followed by Caden Duplan. Dax Sakat next, followed by Mason Newton, and then rounding out their lineup is Blake Cott. Like I said, Luis Diaz picking things off here.
He's going to send that chopper over to third base, fires it over, and he will have the first out. One pitch, one out here for Troy, Alabama.
Wasted absolutely zero time on that one. Wow, one pitch is all it took. First game I called here was about 3 hours and 15 minutes long. Second one was a little quicker. But I mean, heck, we're already starting off on a pretty good pace here. Up to bat now, Camber Keller sends this one over the head of the left fielder. It's a gap shot.
So close to being gone. He's not going to slow down. He's going to go for 3 right here, and he's got it. Triple. Huge triple to start it up, and you can see these Louisiana fans are fired up.
Wow. I mean, you can't get much better than that. In the gap, bounced it off the fence out there between center and left field. What a great hit by Camber Keller. And I don't think he even watched a pitch right there. He just, first pitch.
2 pitches,
bam.
2 swings, and an out and a hit. So, you know, it's a fast start. This looks like it's going to be a very fast-paced game, which I think everybody here is very excited for.
Up next, Pete Griffin, the left fielder.
Pete Griffin, favorite baseball team, the Texas Rangers. Favorite movie, The Sandlot. You can't dislike The Sandlot. It's such a classic film. And when he grows up, he wants to be a wildlife and fisheries officer. Maybe he can get a job with DNR here in South Carolina.
You know, that'd be a great spot for him. Swings at that one for a strike, working here with a 1-1 count. On the mound, Connor Sanders is working for Troy, Alabama. This one low for a ball.
It's the first time Connor's really getting to throw a few pitches to a batter, because first 2 batters, they swung on the first pitch, and one was an out, one was a triple. So it's the first time he's actually getting to kind of settle in and get to work a little bit.
Puts this one in play, but it's foul. Barehanded by the Louisiana coach over there. 2-2 the count.
Chopper out there. We got a really good crowd. I really have been impressed with this Louisiana crowd. I've been able to hear them when I've been calling other games. I can hear them across there. They're very enthusiastic. So
this one in play, and it's out to center field. He's able to get under it, firing home. Is it going to be enough? And no.
It's going to be the first run of the game. Louisiana starts it off, and man, they are fired up.
Yep, Louisiana striking first. What a hit right there. The sac fly for Griffin.
Julian Pastrana coming up with that. You're going to like this kid. His favorite pro athlete, Joe Burrow.
Heck yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he be?
Hey, the LSU legend makes sense. He is one of the most prolific quarterbacks we've seen in college football in the past decade.
Thank you for saying that. And I remember whenever he beat 4-4 Clemson.
Oh, man. Gotten past that. I do enjoy watching Joe Burrow nowadays with the Bengals. I can watch that. So that one's going to go deep out in the center field. Good catch under that, and that's going to end this inning, but not before Louisiana tacks on a run. 1-0 Louisiana. That's the bottom of the first.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag here.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Lines at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have a mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do.
Welcome back here. Bottom of the first inning. The first we're going to see of that Troy, Alabama offense. Cole Davis kicking things off.
Cole Davis, kid after my own heart. Favorite baseball team, the Atlanta Braves. Favorite pro athlete, Ronald Acuna Jr.
A lot of Braves fans here today.
This big part of Braves country throughout the Southeast. Not a whole lot of other options unless you're in Florida or unless you're up in the Virginia area. Cole Davis, also a fan of The Sandlot, which classic baseball summer movie.
2-1 quickly here to Davis. On the mound for Louisiana, Gavin Ingressano, and that one's in play right up the middle for a single.
And Cole Davis gets it started.
Brings up number 6, Connor Sanders.
So Connor Sanders going to see what he can do now as we've started both things off pretty quick, and we're going to see if Alabama can cut into this 1-0 lead. Connor Sanders, he is a Dodgers fan, which, hey, makes sense. They are one of the more fun teams to watch in the league right now. Ball will be outside. 1-0. His favorite food, crab legs. Pretty good places around here to find those.
Yep, if you get some downtime, maybe want to go check out, Dockside or Fish Camp. Speaking of places to eat, we talk about some of our sponsors here today. Bricks on Boundary Street in Hubert. Ooh, as he wears that one on his elbow. Bricks on Boundary serve nation's heroes and their families and our community neighbors who we love and work hard for every day. Go check them out. One of my personal favorites here in Beaufort.
Absolutely. Bricks on Boundary is great. Not only, for us, with it being near our office, it's a great place to go pop off during the day, grab a quick bite to eat. Also nice just for a little Sunday evening meal to round up your weekend. That bunt is going to draw the first out, but it's going to put 2 runners in scoring position for Troy, Alabama.
Yep, I think that Bryson Rhett did his job right there with that one. That brings up the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Copeland, the third baseman.
Ryan Copeland, favorite food is wings, which you get some really good wings over at Bricks on Boundary.
Haven't tried their wings, but I'm sure they're delicious.
They are really good.
First pitch way behind his head. He better get that bat down. That could have easily fouled off his bat.
Feels like this pitcher is a little bit overexcited. He really needs to just kind of calm down. You might see the catcher and some of his teammates go out just to kind of talk him down a little bit.
That one finds that outside corner for strike 1.
1-1.
Like you said, the 1-1 pitch just misses its mark just a little bit on the outside.
Louisiana in those red, white, and blue uniforms. Troy, these jerseys look a little bit darker than the Alabama Crimson Tide, maybe more the Troy Trojans. He hits that one out to left field. Call. That's going to bring in a run. Ties this thing up.
They attempt to get him out at home, but he tags up. He is safe.
So it's going to be 2 away, but we're all going to be knotted up at 1.
Yep, a nice little sac fly right there for Ryan Copeland. Connor Sanders shifting on over to, Connor Sanders is going to hang out there at second, and that brings up the left-hander Porter Beasley, first baseman. Like you said, 2 outs.
Porter Beasley
Puts
gets
this one in
hold of that one.
A nice little blooper right there. Coming up, firing home, and the throw is not going to be there. Trying to get him out at second, also not going to be there. They score a run, and Troy, Alabama is up.
That ball got a piece of Porter Beasley, and he's not going to mind that at all. So he gets RBI double there, and it would be 2-1.
Yeah, that was a nice little hit right there by Beasley, and not to mention, he read that throw perfectly. He saw that it was coming in. He decided to take second. That brings up Drew Ginwright, the catcher.
Drew Ginwright, the catcher. Favorite athlete, Bo Jackson, makes sense. The Auburn legendary football and baseball player.
That one high and away for ball 1.
Troy, Alabama, not a terrible drive from Auburn, Alabama. Pretty sure you can get there about an hour and a half. Chops that one foul. 1-1. Last year, the DVB Junior World Series was right in the shadow of Auburn at Opelika, Alabama. Right outside of the loveliest little village on the plains, as they call Auburn.
1-1 the pitch, 2 outs. And the pitch falls in there, swings, and gets a piece of it for strike 2 to Ginwright.
Drew Ginwright, when he grows up, says he wants to be a MLB player, and the state of Alabama has definitely produced many of those.
The 1-2 pitch. Ginwright gets a piece of it, fouls it off yet again. 1-2, the count remains. Alabama up 2-1 now. We've seen a lot of offense here early in this game.
Very much so. It's been a very big, very explosive so far, and we're only one inning in. I think this is going to be a great game. Two teams that have just played really well in this tournament. I've been impressed from what I've seen in other games with these teams.
You have an Ingrisano trying to work his way out of this one, the pitcher for Louisiana. So that one is another foul. 3 foul balls in a row for Jenright.
For Jenright, favorite movie, another one, likes The Sandlot. I mean, these kids, when I see that they all like The Sandlot, it means I really think they really just love some baseball, and that's they're living and breathing that, which I think is awesome.
It's a very popular choice.
He's going to take first after that one. Ball gets away, but the catcher's going to keep it from getting too far.
It must have hit him.
Might have just caught him on the elbow there.
2 on now for Alabama.
P.R. Sanders.
David Riley Sanders up to bat. The left fielder.
Looks like we'll have a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher.
Now here comes the courtesy runner for Drew Jenright. So he can go back to the dugout, get his pads, get ready for top of the second inning. D.R. Sanders, left fielder, gets in. He's a Atlanta Braves fan. Max Fried, favorite player. Favorite food, crawfish, which can't go wrong with some crawfish.
You might like Louisiana. Ain't that where they have the best crawfish?
They do have some good ones in Louisiana.
He can't run. Set by the lefty. Pitch to Moore. He can't run.
Still working with 2 outs. I think the courtesy runner is not going to be able to run in place of Jenright. I'm not sure who they're going to bring out.
Players we're going to have the natural lead. Please flags and respect the baselines.
Umpires having a little conversation here, and yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. But it looks like they are going to send.
Looks like number 3.
Braylon Wallace is going to head out there to be the courtesy runner.
Yeah, he's subbing into courtesy run.
Braylon Wallace, second baseman by trade. He will take over at first base for Drew Jenright.
Sanders stepping back in, still waiting for a pitch. 2 runners on.
Going to be high, ball 1. So 1-1 count here.
Yep, he holds off on that one.
D.R. Sanders waiting for his pitch. Luff's back to the second baseman. It will slide in safe.
For Madison Heights or Edmund Marsh.
1-1 the count here. Still working with 2 outs. That one high and away for a ball.
Out for the home team of Columbus County, North Carolina. Number 5, Ethan Stanley.
Got a little bit of the framework in there by the catcher Mason Newton to get that one called for a strike. That one
outside, it's going to be ball 3. Full count, 2 outs, 2 on for Troy, Alabama.
It's a piece of that one, but he fouls it straight back into the fence. Been a long at bat for Sanders.
He really is. I really like what I've seen from him. He's hacking at him. He's staying alive. So it might just pay off for him. We'll see what he can do here as we're now on the payoff pitch again. Everybody's going to be moving as this ball leaves.
Number 6, Ashton Smith. Number 8.
That's going to be ball 4. So ducks on the pond for Troy, Alabama.
Wow, that one was very, very close to the zone. I kind of can't believe that was called a ball, but Like you said, bases loaded. Cope Russell, the second baseman, and what I remember from Russell, he's very athletic. He plays 4 sports. He's quick. See if he can make some magic happen here for Alabama as he takes the first pitch as strike 1.
So Cope Russell gonna settle in there. A kid who loves baseball, wants to be an MLB player when he grows up. Spends his free time hunting and fishing, which I don't know that. Oh, and that's a good shot. But let's see if this gets tracked. Caught by Louisiana.
Diving catch out there in left field by Pete Griffin, and that's going to do it. Louisiana is able to hang on, only allowing 2 runs to score. When we return, it'll be the top of the second, and we will see how they respond. We'll see you after the break.
Do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off, or
Welcome back here. Top of the second inning, Ingressano gets a hold of the first one, sends it out to right field, and Louisiana quickly
Base hit right there.
with a runner on base.
Devin Duplain will come in now to bat. Sorry, Caden Duplain. Duplain, San Diego Padres fan, also plays soccer, basketball, and volleyball. And he's going to lay down a bunt.
Oh, and he puts it in the perfect spot. No one grabs that one. It's still rolling.
Ow.
What a bunt.
Kind of hit that no man's land, and it's just weird to see nobody go for that one. It just kind of laid there for a while.
It kind of looked like the pitcher and the third baseman both thought the other one was going to get it, and then they just didn't. I know it's hot out there, so, but I mean, you know, being from the southeast, you got to be used to the heat. That one's inside for a ball. Big swing and a miss for Sikat.
That's Sakai. Takes that one for a strike. He is not happy about that.
2-1, still the score. Louisiana with 2 on, threatening. He puts this one into play. Oh, and it's an error off of the third baseman, and that's going to load it up. No outs for Louisiana.
And you can tell that's got their energy going. That dugout is electric right now.
I mean, you've said it since the beginning, this Louisiana team. They bring the energy. Traveled all this way. Brings Mason Newton to the plate. The catcher, base is loaded up for him.
Mason Newton takes first one for ball one. His favorite pro athlete, former LSU star Justin Jefferson.
I gotta respect old JJ out there in the Vikings. It's a big hack at that one for a strike.
Favorite musician is Future, which I've seen a couple people on this team with that. Kind of interesting that Metro New Orleans teams would like Atlanta hip hop, but hey, I guess everybody listens to everything these days.
That one he was all over it, but it was foul and high. So if he can put that energy, make it fair, could be scoring a couple runs here.
1-2 the count to Mason Newton, no outs.
Gets a hold of that one. He sends it high in the gap. That's a perfectly placed hit for Newton, and one is scoring. Two is scoring, and they're going to hold him up right there at double with 2 RBIs for Mason Newton.
And look at him flex at second base. He is fired up.
I mean, how could you not be? That was an amazing hit.
And man, he just came short of sending that one out deep. That could have been a grand slam. But he will take that, and now his courtesy runner will come out. That's going to be Joseph Fall, who will come out to run for the catcher, Mason Newton.
I think that's personally one of the hardest hits that I've seen. I know you got to see a home run, but it's one of the hardest hits I've seen so far in this tournament.
He put a charge into that one, absolutely.
And Louisiana back on top, 3-2. That brings up Blake Clark, the right fielder, to bat for his first plate appearance of the day. Inside, he fouled, but man, that was very level.
It was a strike.
All over it.
It was a strike, but it was a loud strike. His favorite song is "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube, and I'll tell you, so far for Louisiana, it has been a good day.
You're right about that one. He shows bunt, pulls back. They're going to say that one was ball. Clark looks like he could have some speed behind him. Maybe looking at a sack bunt here. Tries for that one, doesn't lay it down. 2 strikes.
The ball to the rights for Blake Clark.
And that one low and away for a ball.
Good work by the catcher so far, though, to keep those in front of him. Blake Clark, a Phillies and Bryce Harper fan.
Slings, and he stays alive by getting a piece of that one.
Does always interest me with, places like New Orleans where they don't have a MLB team, kind of how these kids pick who their favorite team is. Obviously, and you're on the periphery, being in Braves country. You're being pretty close to Houston Astros territory, or you may just pick a team like the Phillies that are fun to watch.
Or you pick a team like the Reds that are even more fun to watch.
I did see an LA Lacrosse fan earlier this tournament.
2-2 the count. And he sends this one fair out there to left fielder, and it's dropping, and that's going to score 2 more. What a hit by Blake Clark.
Louisiana pouring it on this inning, and I really thought that the tide might be turning toward Alabama last inning, but man, Louisiana just coming back out.
I mean, that was just a beautifully placed hit. It was very level, didn't go too high, a single, but it cleared the bases. 5-2.
And there is still no outs in this inning.
And that brings us back to the top of the Louisiana lineup with Luis Diaz. Coming back. He got out in his first at bat, but the momentum's hot. Gonna try to steal Clark.
He got it. He got under the tag.
Then they're saved. It looks like he might have taken a hit right there.
Pops up with a little swagger back there.
I mean, he's probably feeling good. He just got 2 RBIs, stolen base. Diaz takes a crack at it. Foul. 2 strikes quickly for Diaz.
Nick him here. Swing and a miss, and Diaz gonna head back to the dugout.
That'll be the first out of the inning. And I mean, he tried. He got a couple of foul balls. Just wasn't for him. That brings up Camber Keller. Keller, the first one to score back last inning for Louisiana. I remember he had a hard gap shot. Swings and gets that one off the very end of his bats.
Camber Keller, other sports he plays, football and wrestling. And seen a lot of kids in this tournament who play football and baseball, but wrestling's one I haven't seen too many of. So it's interesting to see he does both of those.
Yep, wrestling surely will teach you discipline. Maybe some of that discipline can translate to the plate.
Absolutely.
Takes a big cut at that one. Down 0-2 quickly here. Taking a look back there. The 0-2 pitch outside for a ball.
Doesn't get too far away from the catcher.
Clark looked a little antsy out there. Looked like he had some stutter steps, wanted to go, but he held off. That ball didn't get too far away from Jen right behind the plate.
Ooh.
It gets all over that one, and is it going to be fair? Oh, man.
Just foul. Wow.
That's off the
You know, Chloe, I'm going to say, I think we're going to see somebody get deep in this game. They are hitting it deep. They're getting close to the warning track. I think before this thing's over, somebody on this Louisiana team is going to send one out of the park.
You're right. I mean, they are hard hitters. Every single one of them. I mean, most everyone's, he's attempting to steal.
Yeah, that'll
Catcher went to throw it, hit the batter. But if he's in the box, is it interference? I don't think so. And I guess he's going to be safe.
Yeah, okay, so everything will stand.
I know the rules.
Chloe G knows ball.
Repeat that. All right, 1-2.
Now the Alabama coach gonna have a discussion with the umpire, and that was definitely a confusing sequence, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna leave Clark out there at third.
Reset. We're here with a 1-2 count with 1 out. Camber Keller.
I might have shaken up Keller enough just to throw off the rest of his at-bat. You never know. He did bounce that one off the fence out there. Foul. Pitch. All over that one. A hard shot to third. He's going to try to get him at home, and he does.
Got the lead runner. Very heads-up play by that third baseman. The natural inclination is to go to first and get the force out, but he knew he had that play at home, and that was the right move, and it keeps Louisiana from scoring another run here. You keep that lead only at 3.
Yeah, and I almost think that he didn't realize they were going to be throwing it home. He didn't even slide, so and it was behind him, so I'm not 100% sure he even realized that was going to happen.
That's the runner. He'll slide back safely. Pete Griffin. Sure, he is a big fan of the Family Guy character that shares his name.
That was the first thing I thought when I saw his name. This one out in the gap.
And that's a sweet
trips.
hit, but
He trips, but he's going to keep going. He better get down, and he's safe.
And Pete Griffin will flex there on second base, and that was a pretty sweet hit from Pete Griffin, I'll tell you that.
Yep, no kidding about that.
And honestly, had that runner there on second not tripped, he might have found his way home.
Could have. I mean, he had the momentum, Sometimes it happens. I mean, you're just going too fast. You just can't keep your feet under you.
These Louisiana players are playing. It's bound to happen.
2 down here. Julianne Pastrana Is he able to keep this little 2-out rally going here?
Might just be.
2 on, both in scoring position.
Julian Pastrana wants to be a physical therapist when he grows up.
Wonder if he's had an injury that's put him in physical therapy. That seems to be a common reason people want to become a physical therapist.
You have the experience, you either have a really good experience or you have a bad one and you want to make sure no one else has that.
True that. Gets hold of that one, and then it's just past the glove of the second baseman. Louisiana is scoring not 1, but 2.
7-2 right here, and we're only in the top of the second inning. I mean, this is really impressive so far from this Louisiana team. It's what you knew they could do, but they're coming out against a really good Troy, Alabama team, and they are dominant so far.
Yep, Amber Keller scoring, and Pete Griffin after that stellar hit from Griffin. And that's going to bring the Alabama coach out to the mound. I think we're going to see a new pitcher here. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break while we let them warm up. Before that, check out our friends from WHHI News, the #1 news leader in Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper counties in South Carolina. They're announcing over on Field 1. Download the free app. Stay informed on all things Low Country in the WHHI app. Available on all streaming devices. But for now,
Lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck super center. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book?
welcome back here. Still the top of the second inning. Louisiana making some strides, but we see a new pitcher on the mound for Troy, Alabama, number 16, Porter Beasley. First batter Beasley's going to face Gavin Ingressano, who scored earlier for Louisiana.
Swing and a miss. That'll be strike one. Good pitch there from Porter Beasley.
Beasley, left-handed hitter or pitcher here.
Lefty righty matchup. Yep. Gavin Angrisano, a Braves fan, but his favorite pro athlete, former LSU baseball star Paul Skeens, who's dominating with the Pittsburgh Pirates right now.
Tearing it up there.
It's going to be a 0-1 count here to Gavin Angrisano.
He called a little timeout there. It's taking too long for his liking on the mound out there.
Runner at first takes his lead.
Swings gets a piece of that one. It is foul, or maybe he didn't. Maybe that was the third strike.
That'll be the third out, yeah.
Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for the top of the second inning. When we return, we will see if Alabama is able to respond. Thanks for tuning in here on BCTV. We will see you after the break.
Book bag.
I got my book bag here.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Line at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the...
Kicking things off for us is first at bat of the game.
That will be low on the outside corner for strike one. Daniel Dorrell's favorite pro athlete, Buster Posey, the longtime San Francisco Giants catcher. That's going to be hit over the first baseman's head. It's going to give Daniel Dorrell a single to get things going for Alabama here in the bottom of the inning.
Now we'll take us back to the top of the lineup with Cole Davis coming up to bat. Davis scored earlier for Alabama after he was able to get on base. One of the two runs.
Cole Davis going to settle in here. Pitcher going to step off the mound there for a second. Resituate.
Low and away for a ball.
Cole Davis's favorite song, Party in the USA, with Miley Cyrus.
Needs to get a partying out there for the Alabama squad. Low and away again, 2 balls. The 2-0 pitch. Swings and he sends it to the opposite side, but it is foul, giving him his first strike of the game.
I had a good piece of that one, though. I think that he can just get a little bit more of it. He might send that thing to the outfield.
Yeah, I think he swung a little bit later than intended. Low and away again.
2-1 count. 3-1 count here for
Hitters count. Angrisano is really working that lower outside corner. And this one, shallow pop up. Oh, and he's not able to grab it. Gonna try to get the out at second, and they do. One down.
That'd have been a tough play, even for in a high school league. So definitely not surprised to see that one get by the second baseman here. But man, such a great effort, and that's going to put 2 on for Alabama as they try to cut into this lead. Really, if they can get these 2 runs plated, the 3-run deficit wouldn't be too bad.
Well, no, he was out at second. They picked him off.
Oh, they picked him off.
Yeah. This one into the outfield, but right into the hands of the right fielder. And that's a quick 2 outs.
One runner on.
Yeah, they had Doral on first, and he didn't know whether he's going to catch it or not, was trying to make it to second, and they threw him out. One of them tough situations where it's like, you don't know to go, whether to stay, and
Really tough decision to make, absolutely. So 2 outs here for Alabama.
Bryson Rhett, the center fielder.
Bryson Rhett, the New York Yankees fan.
High for a ball.
Favorite pro athlete, LeBron James. LeBron James had a big day today for Team USA as they open up their Olympic journey with a win.
It's a big hack at that one for strike 1. Yep, Team USA basketball today. Swings gets a piece of that one, but it is foul toward the parking lot.
Like that's going to stay away from some cars, which will be good though.
And count is 1-2.
Bryson Rhett.
This one is in play. It's a slow roller out to the shortstop. Does he have time? And he does, thanks to that stretch by the first baseman, and that is going to be 3 down. That'll do it for the second inning. We return in the third. We get to see if Louisiana will continue their hot bats, but we will see you back here after this quick break.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort County, South Carolina Parks and Recreation. Come rise with us. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World
Energy
Series.
you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off. Or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck supercenter. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we've got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024
Third inning, Louisiana on a hot streak so far, 7 runs. Caden do plan to kick things off, and he swings early. Foul.
Caden Duplan wears number 42, and it makes sense. His favorite baseball player, favorite athlete is Jackie Robinson. So easy to understand where he picked that number from.
Yeah, it's good to have, a sports role model like that.
Absolutely. There's not many better than Jackie Robinson to emulate. When he grows up, he wants to be a sports broadcaster. So
Hey, hit me up. I'll help you out.
he may take our jobs one day.
Go to Ohio University. Shameless plug.
Oh my gosh.
Anything I can to plug the Bobcats.
Oh man, because we're here in South Carolina, though, not Ohio.
Darn.
Swing and a miss for Duplan. That'll be strike 3. He'll head back to the dugout.
Playing down on strikes. Brings up number 11, Dex. Seacott.
That brings up Dax Seacott to the plate. The DH for Louisiana. And I can see why he's a DH, even though that one was foul. It had a lot of power behind it, that's for sure.
Set that one way over there toward the other field.
Strike 1.
Dixie caught his favorite food is spaghetti, which can't go wrong with a bowl of spaghetti.
It's one of my favorites as well. So.
One of his hobbies, sleeping. But I'll tell you,
I am jealous.
Alabama better not be sleeping on him. Dax could cause some trouble right here.
I know you wish. I mean, you were here till past 1 a.m. last night. Was back here bright and early by 7:38. Wish we could all get a little bit more sleep.
Absolutely. But thank goodness we've got great people down at the concession stand providing us with caffeine, and our friends from Sunny Summers Cafe over in Beaufort providing us with some of the best coffee you can find in Beaufort County.
Count is 2-2 now to Seacott.
Right now, I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep and a combination of caffeine and fried chicken. So
Soon, Bricks on Boundary.
Bricks on Boundary will be here soon, too.
Full count now to
Where I'll be eating more chicken, so.
nothing wrong with that. And a swing and a miss, and that will be strike 3. 2 quick outs.
And here comes the big hitter back up.
Mason Newton. He bounced it off the fence's last at bat, had a perfect gap shot out there between center and left field.
And he is thinking, he's thinking yard at some point. And I it might be right here.
Too high. Ball 1.
See if they pitch the Newton. Long look in from the lefty there. Ooh, big cuts. He missed it, man. You could tell he was really looking to take that thing deep.
I think you're right, Matt. He is looking for those fences. I mean, there's nobody on right now, so got to get something cooking on this offense. Too high for ball 2.
Ooh, another big cut.
2-2 the count. And the pitch low and away for ball 3. Now Newton is working with a full count here. And the full count pitch. Ooh, does he go?
He went.
They're going to call him a strike.
That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Mason Newton strikes out. So
3 up, 3 down.
3 up and 3 down here for Louisiana as we head to the top of the 4th and bottom of the third inning. here at the DBB World Series in
World
Beaufort,
Series.
South Carolina.
Want a great
We'll be
vehicle
back
service
after a word from our sponsors.
experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Line at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust.
Alrighty, and welcome back here to the bottom of the third inning. Alabama working from behind here, but I mean they've been getting hits. They just haven't been able to put it together quite as well as Louisiana. First pitch, a little too high. It's ball one.
Ryan Copeland's favorite movie is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. You know he'd like to summon up some magic right here for Alabama.
And he puts it into play out to the shortstop who has plenty of time. Easy out, number one.
Not gonna happen for him this inning, but got a long game ahead of us.
I think you jinxed him right there with the magic.
Round out the shortstop there brings up number 16, Porter.
Porter Beasley, the pitcher, looking to help himself out here, the lefty. First pitch to Beasley, too low for ball one.
In the dirt. Bit outside, that's going to be ball two.
Yes, sir.
Good eye so far by Porter Beasley. His other sports he likes to play are football and golf. So if he's a golfer, he probably has some pretty good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, but you know what I've found since we have a minute for chit-chat here, playing softball and golf growing up, it can be very hard to differentiate the swing. So I would be playing fall softball and I'd be playing golf at the same time. And you would have to try to figure out a way to have different swings. And I can't tell you how many times playing golf, my coach said, you're swinging it like a softball bat. Because it's hard. So if he's got that down at his age, I mean.
That is tremendous, yeah.
I commend him for that.
He sends that one sky high. Let's see if that gets lost in the clouds.
There's three people, and the second baseman's able to grab it.
And I definitely say growing up, my brother and I both played baseball. But my mom always tried getting us into tennis, and we had the same thing. We'd get out there on the tennis court and just want to smack home runs around. So
Yeah.
I definitely understand how two sports like that can kind of cross with each other.
Drew Ginwright back. Puts this one into play. Oh, and it's off the glove of the first baseman, and he throws it not there in time. He's going to be safe.
So Ginwright going to stand at first after that error, and that was a tough play. The first baseman did keep it in front of him, and he kept it from turning into more than just a single. So
Yeah, I don't think that's quite an error. I mean, he did all he could.
it lost it in a little bit of the dust there.
They have a pinch runner coming in for Ginwright.
Number 3,
Braylon Wallace coming back in for him.
Braylon Wallace, a fan of one of Alabama's favorite sons, Hank Williams Jr.
Sanders.
Checking Wallace over there. They're going to say he's safe. Close, though.
Alabama trying to start out aggressive here to cut into this Louisiana lead. Sends that one foul.
One strike for David Riley Sanders. Swing and a miss. Number 2. Quick 0-2 count. Sanders.
Now batting number 10.
And he swings at the high pitch, gets a piece of it, fouls it straight back into the fence.
Sanders staying alive here in the 0-2 hole.
And the 0-2 pitch, low and away for a ball.
Good eye by Sanders.
Inside ball 2. 0-2 quickly turned into 2-2 here to Sanders.
Good patience by Sanders. Way to work, way to make the pitcher throw you the pitch you want.
Outside, full count. Working here with one runner on. Wallace out there on first. Alabama, maybe they can get a 2-out rally here.
Payoff pitch.
Fouls it again. He is hanging in here, that's for sure, waiting to find his perfect pitch.
I love that right behind home plate. We got some veteran baseball parents. They didn't even flinch when that foul ball came. Sometimes you watch the MLB game, you see people behind home plate will kind of flinch because they're not used to it. These parents have been doing this all summer, so
I definitely flinched, even if.
And that's going to be ball 4. Sanders will walk and puts 2 on, 2 out.
I'll tell you, that's a great walk after being down 0-2. That displays great discipline in there in the batter's box to be able to kind of get what he wants. That brings Coach Russell to bat. Russell didn't get out in his last at bat, so looking to avenge that this time. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Second pitch to Russell. He gets a piece of it, foul, back into the parking lot.
He's quickly in an 0-2 hole.
But like we just saw with Sanders, just got to have that discipline.
I'll bring up the designated hitter, number 9.
Low and away, 1-2. Still working with 2 outs here, Alabama. And Russell with the pitch. Swings, it's in play, snagged by the pitcher. Easy toss over for out number 3, and that will put a halt to the 2-out rally. We return Louisiana. See if they can keep their hot streak alive, or if Alabama can continue to stop them. Thanks for tuning in here on Beaufort County Television, and we will see you back after the break.
Provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today.
Alrighty, we are back here. Top of the fourth inning, 7-2, still Louisiana on top. Started off hot, but they went down 1-2-3 in the last inning.
Like Clark not going to be able to check his swing there, so that'll be strike one.
Yep, Blake Clark is kicking things off against Porter Beasley, the pitcher for Alabama. First pitch, or second pitch, my bad, way inside for a ball.
That came close to hitting Blake Clark.
Clark was able to get on base last time, got out at plate. That one, strike two. Quickly working from behind here, 1-2. Clark, his last at bat had a nice smack out there to left field, and he was the one that fouled it off the fence. So you know he has a beautiful swing.
He definitely can put some charge into one and see if he can give some more here. So he's going to take a good watch at that one, as that's going to be tied for ball three.
Full count here to Clark.
That's going to be ball four, and Blake Clark will trot up to first base.
Louisiana already doing better than they were last inning with a runner on, and that'll bring them back to the top of the lineup with number 23, Luis Diaz up to bat.
Luis Diaz here. Favorite pro athlete, Fernando Tatis Jr., the Padres star, and Luis is a Padres fan.
That one makes sense.
Wonder if chicken came for the egg in that one, if he became a Padres fan because of Fernando Tatis Jr., or he already liked the Padres, and I'll pick that.
Strike one.
0-1 to Diaz.
Since this went into play, the shortstop was pulled out of position, sent it into the outfield, and we're going to see some wheels by Blake Clark. He gets all the way to third. Any normal player would not have been able to turn that into an extra base. We have a military flyover right now, which makes sense because that is part of the branding. Military planes.
Come to a baseball game, stay for the air show over here in Beaufort County.
Both runners in scoring position now, just from that little poke by Diaz. And now comes up Camber Keller. Keller has scored twice for Louisiana.
Camber Keller, favorite food is Mexican food, which always a good choice there.
Great choice.
Another one of those football and wrestlers. We'll take that one inside. Came real close to hitting.
Surprised after we saw those wheels from Clark, I'm surprised he was able to hold off and not try to take home on that one.
Yeah, and I think, again, just that short backstop really is keeping a lot of these guys from being able to take too much on a wild pitch.
That one low for ball 2, and there's still no outs here with 2 runners in scoring position for Louisiana, and we've already seen they are hot with their bats. And that one high, and it's a quick 3-0 count to Keller.
Now batting from Columbus County, number 9, Jordan Dorsey.
Keller going stand there, 3-0 count.
That one called for a strike hitter's count to Keller. See if he can make some magic here with this at-bat.
2 runners in scoring position, no outs. Cameron Keller can really do some damage here if he can get a hold of one.
And the 3-1 pitch called for a strike on that inside corner. It's a full count. What is Keller going to be able to do with it? He's been successful so far. He's the only player to score twice. And a full count pitch. Swings, stays alive, fouls it high.
Go over our heads back toward the parking lot.
Seeing a lot of pitches here. I think that's got to be like 7. Checking that runner out there at second, Diaz. And like I said, I mean, we've seen the wheels from Blake Clark. Kind of surprised he didn't at least make an attempt for home there. Then again, you don't want to waste an out. Keller swings, fouls it again, just about taking out his own coach.
Great agility there by the coach.
Look like he's in the Summer Olympics over there.
And that's why you see in the major league and college game, they make the coaches wear helmets these days.
Oh, well, I mean, earlier in one of the games, the guy that was at third got pelted with a foul ball. The runner.
Ooh.
Took him a minute to walk that one over.
That one.
Off again. What a quality at bat here for Keller. I mean, he's seen 8 or 9 pitches at this point.
He is really making Copeland throw a lot of pitches here, and that's going to pay off later on for him and Louisiana.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, there's the pitch counts you got to think about. So, and he's gonna top it off with a beautifully hit ball, but no one's able to score on that. That's a little bit disappointing. Wasn't in position, but even though the center fielder caught it, I think that was perfectly. It wasn't too high. Really strong hit. Those are frustrating after those long at bats, but can't hang your head. Saw a lot of pitches.
Really shocking we didn't see Louisiana try to take home on that one, though. That looked like one they could probably have gotten a run off of.
Yeah, I don't think he was tagged up properly, so that's one away now. Pete Griffin to bats.
Pete Griffin, favorite pro baseball team, the world champion Texas Rangers.
Takes a quick cut at that one for strike one. This one, he is going to score. Is he? Calling out.
Whoa, wow. That was a close play. Clark not happy with the call. He seems a little bit confused on that one. That was close. That was a really, really close play.
Wow, well, I mean, no outs with 2 runners in scoring position quickly turned to 2 outs. Down a strike here, Pete Griffin.
Aggressiveness from Louisiana usually pays off, but every now and then it can lead to an out you didn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a hefty lead here. They can still make something.
They have the runner there at third. He dances. He's about halfway down the line. You know, he's thinking home here with 2 outs.
0-2 now. That one low on the corner for a strike. That one low again. For the first ball, yeah, that.
2-1 count of Pete Griffin.
I think it's 1-2. I think he's wrong. I think it's 1-2. He swung on that first one.
Maybe getting misinformation up here.
Not from me. Swings and puts it in play. Does he have enough time? He digs that one out with an RBI, and he is safe.
Wow, that was a great hustle from Pete Griffin. He got down the line in a hurry, and that's going to be a huge run for Louisiana. So they now lead 8-2, so 6-run lead for Jefferson Parish. Now coming up to bat, Pastrana. Julian Pastrana, another Texas Rangers fan.
Got on base the last time he was up. Check that runner over there at first. Griffin diving back.
Just a bit outside, ball 1.
He's trying to attempt the steal. The throw is high, and now he's going to be at second.
Pete Griffin didn't even have to slide there. Been really impressed by his hustle down the line.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this Louisiana team is they're not only hard hitters, but they're quick around the bases. And I know Clark was called out, but it was very close. Three and 0 the count.
Pastrana, I imagine, will be taking all the way here.
Really working Beasley out there on the mound. And that one, another ball, and he's going to take first with how hard he was hustling. I almost expected him to try to take second, but he's going to stay right there. Runners on the corners now.
And that brings up Gavin Angrisano.
Angrisano scored earlier in the game. He got out at the bat. Right here, do you think they're going to try to get Pastrana over there to second, shift these runners into scoring position?
We'll see about that. I know they may play a little bit careful with 2 outs, but this team does like to gamble, so they try it.
That one ball high. 5 straight balls for Beasley.
It's a pretty good gamble because you are making sure that catcher has to throw a perfect throw.
And there he goes. Same time he swings, it's popped high. He must have caught it. I can't see from that angle, but he caught it, and that will be the 3rd out.
Just out of our vision, but That will be the third out of the inning, and Louisiana gonna add another run. They'll be up 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth here in beautiful Burton Wells Park in Beaufort County, South Carolina, on Beaufort County TV.
Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off, or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck super center. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the fourth inning. Louisiana was able to tack on one more. Daniel Doral leads things off here for Alabama. See if they can chip away at that lead.
Daniel Doral, fan of Buster Posey, which Posey played his college ball at Florida State. Tallahassee not terribly far from lower Alabama, so good bit of Knowles fans there. Makes sense that he might have grown up a fan watching Buster Posey, who had a long career with the San Francisco Giants. 3-1 count now to Daniel Doral.
Hitters count for Doral. I'm going to call that one for a strike, and it'll be full.
Count full. Here's the pitch.
Puts it into play, backhanded by pitcher, and an easy toss. One down. Back to the top of the lineup with Cole Davis coming up to bat, the shortstop. Davis scored in his first at bat, got on base the last time. See how he can fare in his third at bat. That one high for ball one. Find that outside corner for a strike.
Count even now, 1-1, one out here.
Blowing away ball two.
Old Davis here trying to get something going for his Troy, Alabama team. He's going to send that one into right center field. He's going to have a single.
Great day here so far for Davis. Is a runner on for Troy, Alabama, as Connor Sanders steps up to the plate. He scored in his first at bat and then nothing in his second at bat. Looking to, rally a bit here in the fourth inning. It's 8-2. There's still always a chance, of course.
Absolutely.
Puts this one into play. It's a slow roller out to the shortstop. Not even going to mess with that run at second. Go for him at first. And they got him.
Good play by the shortstop, trying not to force anything at second. Slow as that ball is going, he really was not going to have that play. So just taking out at first, especially with this 6-run lead, no reason to try too hard on that. I think that's a very smart, intelligent play by him.
Yeah, exactly. Like at this point, is it more important to get the out or is it more important to save a run? And I think right now, getting outs is what Louisiana needs. It's pitched, huge swing by Bryson Rhett. Working now with a runner in scoring position. Cole Davis on second. That one, what a curveball. Finding that inside corner, 0-2.
Bryson Rhett kind of flinched there like he thought he was going to hit. I thought he was about to get hit, and then that one ducked right back in the strike zone.
Nasty movement. Check swing. Did he go? They're going to ask the umpire. No, he did not. 1-2. Got some nasty movement going on here. And this one, he puts it into play. He pops it up. Center fielder's not able to get there in time. They don't score either. Runner on the corners.
So that's going to put runners at the corners with 2 outs here. Alabama trying to work a little 2-out rally here.
2-out rally indeed as Ryan Copeland steps up to the plate, third baseman.
Ryan Copeland's hobbies include sports and video games. I imagine he's like a lot of us and spent the past few weeks playing the college football 25 game.
Jealous of all of you guys that have gotten to play.
It has been a great way to feed that football hunger. Of course, we're getting close. We got NFL coming back.
It's going to be a great year. The Bengals win the Super Bowl, and when Ohio State wins the national championship, best season loading right now. Oh, and he finds that 5-6 hole. Score.
Maybe score 2.
He's not stopping. He's sending it home. Is it going to get there in time? Oh, he's going to catch him in a pickle. And they got him. They still are able to score that run.
So Alabama will add 1, cut the deficit to 7, but Louisiana gets out of the inning before giving up too much. And we will now head to the top of the 5th. Louisiana 8, Alabama 3 here. Beaufort County on BCTV.
Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors for fair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Last inning, but they were stalled short after a couple of quick outs. See if they keep it going.
Caden Duplon leading things off here for Louisiana. His favorite movie is The Hunger Games, which I don't know if he means just the franchise in general or if there's a specific one he likes better than others, but those are great movies.
10 out of 10. And he pops this one a little blooper out there to left field, and that'll be enough for a single.
He's going to thinks about heading second, but decides to hold up and
good way to get things started there for Louisiana. Jack Seacott up to bat now. Seacott scored earlier on in the game, back at his first at bat. Gonna see if he can keep the rally going.
Seacott's favorite song is They Not Like Us, which has been the song of the summer.
Hot take. Hot take.
It's been everywhere, I guess.
It's a good song.
It's been the most viral. I think the most viral song. It's been the one I've probably heard most different places. Seacott's hobbies also are sleeping, which again can't dislike that.
Good hobby to have. Wish I had that hobby. Duplan was able to take second. You know,
wow.
Blink and you miss it.
Yeah, that's just how fast this Louisiana team blows. It's a 2-0 count to Seacott.
Inside, make it 3-0.
Man, and if you're Alabama, you really don't want to walk him here because then you've got Mason Newton up on deck, and I mean, you give him two runners on base pass, that could really spell trouble.
Hitters count now for Seacott. And you're right, he's a power hitter, and I know you're banking on him possibly going yard this game. And he watches that one, and 2 on, and nobody out.
Here comes the big man, Mason Newton. Another San Diego Padres fan on this Jefferson Parish team.
2 on, nobody out, 3 up. Number 1, Mason Newton.
See what Mason Newton has score for Alabama here.
Nice curveball once again. You know, Porter Beasley really knows how to work it.
He really did. That was another one that I think, it looked like it was going to be way inside, but it just gets right there in the strike zone. He's tough to hit.
About taking the head off of his coach again. You know, the third base coach for Louisiana, he's a pretty animated guy.
He is. I'll be honest, I do feel like he's standing a little bit close. That they've got the coaching box thrown on the first base side. We really don't have one on the third base side. He's in there pretty close. He's right in the line of fire.
0-2 now to Newton. Trying to get him out at second, but he slides under it safe. Duplan. Runner threatening over there.
Outside, ball 1.
You have that. Good, are you, man? And my hop up, 1 ball, 1 strike. You play it ball. No, for a foul ball.
Duplan looking to see his signs from his coach. The 1-2 pitch. Stays alive as he fouls that one. Still 1-2. You can see the steal was on right there. He was standing all the way over at first if he hadn't fouled it. It's probably why he was checking his signs.
Signs, yeah, they have some aggressive play going on here from Louisiana. A 1-2 count here from Mason Newton.
checking that runner over there on first, but he doesn't get him, and at the same time, foul ball lands on the field near the pitcher's mound.
Long at bat here for Mason Newton. He's really done a good job working the count here.
No kidding. I don't know what we're taking a pause for this time, but the 1-2 pitch is awaiting Mason Newton. And he's going to check that runner at first yet again. Nothing comes out of it, though.
Still no outs in this inning.
Yep, Louisiana going on a little bit of a run here. That one outside for ball 2.
Good eye by Mason Newton, because that one really looked like it was around the corner there. I think I might have swung on that one, but
oh, I know I would have. Throw that ball high, I'm swinging every time. Bites on that one. It's a high foul ball. Are they able to get it? Once again, in that no man's land, I can't see. Don't think they got it. I think Newton gets a new life here. Another shot.
2-2 count, no outs for Mason Newton. His favorite food is cheeseburger, and a great place to get a cheeseburger is our friends at Bricks on Boundary.
Yep, go check them out.
Settle in here.
2-2 pitch. They're going to call that strike 3 on the inside.
Brung him up. Wow.
That was a very, very long at bat.
Very long at bat. Absolutely. Just great work, though, by the pitcher and catcher. And again, that one looked, I thought that was going to be ball 3, but he's striking. We get our first out of the inning.
Blake Clark up. Clark with that bunt. Moving them runners around. Both in scoring position. Dew playing out there at third and Seacott at second.
So runners at scoring position here. 4.
Blake Clark.
Clark.
Throwing bunt again. This time he lays it down. He pushes it out there past. Going to be safe everywhere. What
safe.
A beautiful bunt. Man,
Now,
let's get it back.
they are fired up, and Diaz coming out almost trips as he's coming up to bat. He was high-fiving his teammate.
Man, Blake Clark is a phenomenal bunter.
He is. That was a really, really well-played spot.
He knows how to put them in the spots where they're not. You know, a lot of times you run into it going right back to the pitcher, right into the hands of the first and third baseman. That's the second time he has just laid it in between players and they don't know what to do.
And that's really a skill that a lot of young kids don't want to work on because it's not always the most exciting thing. Everybody wants to be the power hitter, but man, a well-placed bunt can just be deadly to some teams.
This one, slow roller, gonna get him at first, but not before Seacott's able to score. Tack on another for Louisiana.
And that essentially works as a swinging bunt for Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. So 10-3 lead game here in the 5th inning.
Camber Keller coming up to bat. Keller, he scored twice. Last at bat was a long one. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You know, it's funny, and earlier we were talking about how hard this Louisiana team is hitting, how we expect to see one go deep. Now we're sitting here talking about how great these bunts are. They really do it all.
Seeing that small ball is just as important, and a team that can do both, deadly.
So deadly. That's why they're the best. I mean, that's why they're the state champions of Louisiana.
Yep, I mean, I know it's, sometimes you might get beat, but you got to remember how these teams got here, and it was winning their state.
And he takes that one on the arm, and he will head to first base.
2 on once again, still 2 outs. Keller at first, Blake Clark at second, and Pete Griffin up to bat.
Pete Griffin, favorite food is sushi, and you know some good sushi spots in Peter County.
Sake House, yummy. 2 really good spots.
It's a great thing about Peter County. You really can find anything you want food-wise.
Anything you want, really. First pitch to Griffin high for ball 1. Big lead out there at second for Clark. Almost halfway down the line. They're going to call that one for strike 1.
I don't like this one, right? It doesn't have the toggle, it's just on and off. That's it. Yeah. Let's switch it around. Woo! Go, Brandon.
Outside doing an attempt to steal. He's safe. Just like that, they're in scoring position for Griffin.
And these are some big runs for Louisiana. Griffin represents the 13th run, which would put Louisiana ahead by 10 runs, which means that Alabama would only have 3 outs to try to cut into that lead. So it'd be big here in the bottom of the inning.
And that's a ball. 3-1 hitters count here for Pete Griffin. Getting into the meat of the lineup, too. I mean, we're at the 3-hole. 3-1 pitch to Griffin. He takes a hack at it. Strike 2, and it's a full count.
Pitcher took a little something off that one. I'll tell you, Griffin thought he had something, but it was just a little bit mistimed that swing.
And he swings and misses, and that will do it for Louisiana in that inning, but not before they push across 2 extra runs. Thanks for sticking here with us on Beaufort County Television. We return. Alabama gets another shot in the bottom of the 5th inning to score some runs. So we will
You
see.
have your book bag. I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Lines at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off, or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's truck super center. 1500s, 2500s, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County.
Easily the pitcher for Alabama, looking to help himself out here. He wears that one on his right leg. And he tosses that bat pretty far. And Alabama working with a quick runner on.
And brings up number 1, Drew Jenwright.
Drew Jenwright stepping up to the plate. Jenwright's got on base both of his appearances so far. Made it all the way to second, but he hasn't been able to score. This one inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Shinwright. Takes a big hack at it, gets a piece of it, foul for the first strike. And Matt has made his return. One, the pitch to Jenwright inside. Almost wearing that one.
Drew Jenwright, his favorite song is Love by Keisha Cole.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one.
That one is it's a little bit different one. I don't know if I know that one either.
Might have to give it a play, see if I recognize it. But that last pitch, nice framework there for Louisiana by Newton.
Really good work. Yeah, I've been impressed with Newton behind the plate.
That one is in play. He's able to get behind it, get that easy out at first, but Beasley's able to make his way to second.
Leadoff runner in scoring position. Alabama might have something cooking here.
One down.
And in scoring position with 1 out for number 34, D.R. Sanders.
David Riley, a.k.a. D.R. Sanders, up to bat. He's got on base both of his appearances so far. Not been able to get any further than first base. Swing and a miss for his first pitch. High Sanders. 1-1 the count.
DR in his free time likes playing sports, fishing, and riding four-wheelers, and playing golf.
A lot of hobbies. Huge cut right there for that one.
1-2 count now to DR Sanders. I wonder if people ever call him Dr. Sanders.
Old Doc Sanders.
Sanders.
It's all over that one, but it is foul. 1-2 still. while we wait, we can give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Substation 2 on Trask Parkway in Beaufort. Beaufort's favorite subs. It's how you make it.
And definitely probably the best sub I've had in Beaufort, but everybody keeps telling me, Chloe, I need to try their lemonade. Is that the truth?
I do know they have those, you know, Chipotle has those Tractor Beverage Company drinks.
Okay.
They have those out there at Substation.
Oh, wow.
I'm a big fan of those, so it's always my go-to when I
So
go
I
there.
keep hearing that Substation not only is it Beaufort's favorite sub, maybe Beaufort's favorite lemonade. So.
Swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 2.
DR not too happy with himself swinging on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's frustrating striking out, but
Oop, Russell, his favorite song is the Star Spangled Banner, so he was probably very happy when we had that kicking off play to death.
swings, fouls this one high.
There was a big crowd of people out there, so somebody's probably coming away with a souvenir, hopefully not a shiner.
You know, I'm sure plenty of people yell heads up, so.
It's funny that we yell heads up, though. Really should be heads down, you know.
Should be covered.
Speaking of which, Coop Russell there with ducks his head down to avoid getting hit. 1-1 count, two outs. That's going to slip through the hole.
That was a nice gap shot there by Russell.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Braylon Wallace going to come up here. Favorite pro athlete, Barry Bonds, which is, you know, for someone of my generation, it's understandable, but he'd be a little young to remember Barry Bonds, I would think.
When you're great, and you're always remembered. So
Very, very true.
Wallace, I think, is this his first at bat? I know he's subbed into pinch run a couple of times, so
I believe this might be his first time stepping up to plate, yeah.
it's nice. Might be his first plate appearance here, so we wish best of luck to him. Puts this one into play. It's a slow roller. Third baseman picks it up, comes across.
Good play by the first baseman to end that rally. Alabama not going to add anything, so this will be a 10-3 lead as we head top of the 6th.
We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag here.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Line at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're
Ricky was
grateful.
able to make it all the way to second in his last at bat. Since that one high on the first pitch as the shortstop got it, and yes, he does. Out. That brings Gavin Ingressano to the plate. Ingressano scored back in his first at bat. First pitch, he sends a little blooper out there to right field, and it's good enough for a single.
So that gets things going here with 1 out for Louisiana. Hayden Duflon, the big Jackie Robinson fan wearing number 42, coming to the plate.
Wonder if he misses the Brooklyn Dodgers.
He's a San Diego Padres fan, so probably wishes his team didn't have to play the LA Dodgers. Also a fan of the Hunger Games movies, which we talked about earlier, just a great series of films. I still haven't seen the newest Hunger Games, but
It is so good, it'll change the way you look at the rest of them. I'm not even kidding.
need to check it. I need to check if it's on streaming yet.
It is. It's on Netflix, I think.
Maybe what I do.
Go check it out. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. 10 out of 10.
Come for the baseball game, stay for Chloe's movie reviews.
I haven't seen a whole lot of movies, but that's one I have seen.
This is the girl who does not know who Bill Murray is, so.
Still don't know. All right, and enough of the banter. You plan working with a strike?
0-1 count here. 1 out, do you plan?
Still facing off against Porter Beasley. And that one too high for a ball. The 1-1 count, high and inside.
I'll get away from the catcher. Gavin Agressano is going to move up 90 feet.
Count is 3-1 now. Huge hack at that one, bringing him to a full count. And the full count pitch, foul ball.
Staying alive there. Duplan.
Duplan has scored twice in this game so far. Been pretty successful at the plate. Last at bat, he was able to score. Once again, full count pitch, swing. Foul again, just down the first base line.
Foul, way to stay alive.
Ingressano is out there at second, trying to make his way over to third, maybe even score here.
Duplan rocking the Adidas cleats. Chloe, what was your softball cleat of choice?
I don't even remember. I'll tell you my bat though.
What was your bat? I'll tell you, ball 4 is 2 playing takes the walk.
I swung Zeno. You know what that is? I don't think they make baseball bats.
I know that.
Louisville Slugger.
Louisville Slugger.
It's
okay.
one of their brands.
Okay. It's classic.
Yep.
Always have Worth brand bats. Yeah.
Had what?
Worth bats.
Yeah, see, they're different for baseball and softball.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of the same things. But with that, Alabama's coach making their way to the mound, I think we're going to see a new pitcher. So we're going to take a really quick break. When we return, we will have a new pitcher.
For your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Get ready for a summer full of fun during the Summer Drive event at Greenville Chevrolet. Drive away new 2024 Silverados and up to $15,000 off. Or lease a new 2024 Silverado Custom Trail Boss at only $497 a month. Just $497. We are Alabama's Truck Super Center.
The top of the 6th. New pitcher on the mound.
That'll be a high fly one. Looks like it'll go over into that crowd.
For Dak Seacott. Still only one out.
On the mound now for Troy, Alabama, number 19, Cole Davis.
Cole Davis taking over the mound for Alabama.
Inside one there, Seacott. 1-1 count with 1 out.
Taking a look at his play card right there. Runners on first and second. I'd say they're trying to probably shift him into scoring position here, and I was correct. Look at that steal. Oh, man. Oh, I think he slid under it.
I think they're going to call him out, but yeah, it was a pretty good slide, but I think it was too well played by the third baseman.
I was going to say, I mean, I saw that coming before it happened, so I think that was good on the Alabama defense to pick up on that. Runner on second now. He's going to steal. They don't even know it.
Just quietly stole third. Kind of snuck in there.
Type way.
Absolutely, yeah.
2-2
2-2 count here.
inside. Oh,
That'll be strike three.
right. Well, and that is going to do it for the top of the sixth inning. A quick 2 outs right there. We return, see if Alabama can chip away at this 7-run lead. Thanks for tuning in here.
2,500, 4x4s, even dualies. Whether it's work or play, we've got the truck for you. Call our inventory hotline today. Visit us online or come by anytime. Greenville Chevrolet.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
Want a great vehicle service experience? Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantees it. You'll get an appointment and diagnosis in 72 hours, guaranteed. Call us for free pickup and delivery, guaranteed. Free loaner vehicles available, guaranteed. Plus, we beat all competitors' repair pricing, guaranteed. You can try, but you won't find better service anywhere. That's the Greenville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram guarantee. Our service center is ready for you Monday through Saturday. Call today or go online at cdjrgreenville.com.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Welcome back here, bottom of the sixth inning. First pitch, low and away. Cole Davis up to bat, the leadoff batter for Alabama. Davis has been able to get on base every single at-bat so far today.
Takes that one inside.
Two balls now for Davis. Dixie hack at that one. Foul. Two one pitch low for a ball. Hitters count 3-1. They're going to call that one a strike after he already tossed his bat.
Oh, man, that's tough. He thought he had himself a case, and he's going to be walking back to the dugout.
No, it's a 3-2 now, so he gets another chance, but that's got to mess with you
Mm-hmm.
That is the ball. There, he gets that walk. Pete Griffin on the mound for Louisiana. And that'll be 4 straight appearances that Cole Davis is able to get on base.
Connor Sanders in the bat here.
Blowing away for a ball.
Connor Sanders is a fan of country music artist Darius Rucker, who's out in Charleston, so he's probably enjoying his time being on the South Carolina coast.
Oh,
There's that one.
right on the shoulder. It's a tough one right there on the shoulder. You know, I feel like through a lot of these games, I've seen a lot of batters getting hit.
Absolutely. Been definitely seeing some take some hits. And I think with a lot of these kids, they're just running on adrenaline right now, so it's not going to hurt till they settle down for a few days. And then they realize, oh, that took with the shoulder blade. That probably was not pleasant.
That one, the Louisiana coach makes his way out to the mound. I don't know if we're going to see a pitching change or if he more so is just trying to get a break, tell his players to, calm down a bit, go for these outs.
6 outs away from victory for Louisiana. So considering you got more to play for, I think they're going to try to keep this kid in the pitch, but we will see. Pete Griffin.
Yeah, looks like they'll keep him on. But they are working with no outs. 2 runners on. Holding on to a lead of 7. That brings Braylon Wallace to the plate for Alabama, his second at bat. That one low, ball 1. I don't know if I'm blind or if I can't see numbers right.
Low and in the dirt.
Yep, it is 5. That is Bryson Rhett. My apologies. I thought it said number 3. Rhett was able to get on base in his last at bats. 2 balls now for Rhett.
Oh, that's strike 1. That was another great breaking ball. That one from Pete Griffin.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch in play. They're going to get the double play out of it. He hits him with the Jeter throw, but it's not fast enough. They do get the middle out.
They get the lead runner there, so that's 1 out. You got to take what you can get, and would have been a tough play to turn 2.
Got the runners on the corners now here. With Ryan Copeland stepping up to the plate.
That's 90 pitches for each 5
Diving back on that one, checking the runner there at first. Bryson Rhett.
Again, you got another game where the dang
Look in here from Pete Griffin.
That ball is way off its mark. But Cole Davis doesn't try to take home. But Rhett moves his way over to second. Both runners in scoring position now.
Those 2 get plated, that'd cut this lead in half. Well, take it back. Would make it a 5-run lead, my bad. It's been a very long few days here. But, yeah, 2 runners in scoring position. Alabama trying to find something here as they've got 5 outs remaining.
It's a big cut at that one, making it 1-1.
Ooh, he wore that one. That's going to load the bases.
Not what you want here if you're Louisiana. Porter Beasley stepping up to the plate. Only one out here, and Beasley got on base twice already. Last time he made it all the way to third base.
Porter Beasley going to try to make this one a little bit interesting here. Got bases loaded, 1 out.
First pitch sent high. The left fielder's tracking it, and he picks it up, and they're not even going to test it. 2 outs.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I get that left fielder's in a good position, but you're also, when you're trailing like this, I feel like you need to take some chances. And I think, you gamble, you make them make the throw, and if they get it, they get it. But I think that's just kind of the way I would say go down is, try to go down swinging with it.
Yeah, and I mean, you're not guaranteed that it's got to be a perfect throw. I kind of agree with you. If I was Alabama, I'd be being a little bit more aggressive right here.
Exactly.
Got to make something happen. This one in play right into the glove of the third baseman, and that's an easy out. And Louisiana able to work themselves out of that jam right there and come away, not allowing any runs. When we return, it's the top of the 7th. Louisiana with their last chance to tack on some runs and give them a little bit more insurance here in the ball game. So after we have a word from our sponsors, we will see you all back here for the 7th. Welcome back here to the top of the 7th inning. Mason Newton kicking things off for Louisiana. He takes his first pitch as strike 1. Louisiana with a 10-3 lead, and there it is, back, but center fielder picks up on that one.
So close. He sent that one deep, so may have to wait another day in this tournament to see Mason Eaton go the yard. Man, he really did put something into that one.
And that brings Blake Clark to the plate. Clark, the bunter.
The magic man when it comes with bunting.
Takes a big hack at that one for the first strike. Another big swing at that one, putting him down 0-2. And that one just a tad outside.
Just barely. Oh, the strike zone. Good eye by Clark to lay off of that one.
In play, over to the shortstop. It's deep. Clark showing off them wheels. He runs that one out.
Yeah, you're not getting Blake Clark on that. So 1 on, 1 out for Louisiana.
Back to the top for Luis Diaz. Diaz worked with the runner on, and that's a wild pitch behind his head. 4 ball.
Diaz does not seem happy with the way that pitch was thrown to him. I think he tried to call time there before that pitch was thrown. Long look in here. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Gets a hold of that one. He fouls it way high and toward the parking lot. It doesn't hit any cars, but someone over there, it came a little bit close. 2 strikes. Diaz working here with an out. That one's inside the attempted steal. Do they have him?
No, they don't. Shortstop could not come up with that catch, and it's going to be
Calling him safe.
so. Blake Clark will be at second base.
Stolen base from him. 1 ball, 1 strike on Diaz.
Louisiana staying aggressive, up 7 runs here, top of the 7th inning. Alabama's coach. A little question, I guess, for the umpire there. It's like we're all.
Pitching change. Now, number 24, Jackson Reed.
The 1-2 pitch to Diaz. Piece of it sends it high. Second baseman calling it. Can he come down with it? Yes.
He does. 2 away.
And we are now Louisiana with 1 more out to work with. Camber Keller, shortstop. Scott on base 3 out of 4 appearances, scoring twice. Pretty successful day for him as he takes the first pitch. Called a strike on the inside corner. Gets a hold of that one, sends it high into left field. He's stepping back, camping under it, and that will do it for the top of the 7th.
Man, just ends up being allowed out, but I thought we were finally going to see our home run from Louisiana. But Still, they lead 10-3. 3 more outs left for Alabama when we return here on Beaufort County TV.
Your local Pike County Commission, along with our Pike County Road Department and our EMA office, are proud to serve the citizens of Pike County. We wish our local teams safe travels and the best of luck at the 2024 World Series.
We have 12 days. We need your help. Wiley Sanders Truck Line is putting on our big book bag drive. 12 days left. Thomas, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Molly, do you have your book bag?
I've got my book bag.
Do you have your book bag? I got my book bag. Kim, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Tanya, do you have your book bag?
I got my book bag.
Meet Wiley Sanders Truck Line at Troy Bank and Trust. We're going to have the mayor. We're going to have free hot dogs. Ricky, will you bring a truck?
I got the truck.
You got your book bag?
I got my book bag.
I got my book bag.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
There's power in the simplest of actions.
Shot to
Like
make
one neighbor.
something happen. They are trailing 10-3. DR Sanders kicking things off. Watches the first pitch for ball 1. And friendly reminder, we are in the win or go home bracket. So this, unless some magic happens, potentially could be the last we see of Alabama.
Definitely tough when you know your season's coming down with 3 more outs and you've got a pretty big hill to climb, like 7 runs.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, and they've been awake with their bats, just haven't been able to score. They've left a lot of runners hanging out there on the bases. 11-ish to be exact. They've left hanging out there. And if you would have found a way to bring in at least half of those, we'd be staring at a different ballgame here.
Mm-hmm. Alabama leaving a lot of meat on the bone, and that's definitely something that they're going to be kicking themselves over on the ride home, because they could have done a lot with that.
Low and inside for a ball. And that'll be a strikeout.
2 more outs remaining for Alabama here in this 2024 DBB World Series.
And that'll bring up Cope Russell for another at-bat for Alabama, working with 1 down. First pitch to Russell, high and inside for ball 1. Pete Griffin still on the mound, looking like he may close things up for Louisiana.
1 ball, no strikes. 1 out here. Coach Russell. Oh,
Way
went over his
inside.
head. Sky high out into left center or left field, and it's going to fall, and that's going to be a base hit for Coach Russell.
What a nice shot right there in no man's land between shortstop, third baseman, and left fielder. That one's a really hard one to get. And I think we almost thought it was going to go foul, but it didn't.
Low in the dirt.
I'm going to try to take a look at him over there on the bag. Braylon Wallace batting. In play.
It's 1.
And that's 2, and that'll be the game.
Wow, and that's going to do it. Louisiana going to eliminate Troy, Alabama. Great performance from JPRD over here as they.
JPRD West will end the ball game.
They are going to take a 10-3 win, 7 innings, and only just an outstanding performance from Louisiana.
Yeah, and I mean, it's nothing bad to both teams. Alabama, big congratulations to you. You won your state. You came out here and you put up a really good fight. We hope everyone has safe travels back home. And a congratulations goes out to Louisiana. This one was very offense heavy in the beginning of the game, 2-1 in the first inning, before things kind of slowed down a bit after that. But thank you everyone here for tuning in on Beaufort County TV. And approximately 30 minutes from now, we'll have another game for you. So any last words, Matt?
I think that's got it. Just stay tuned. We got plenty more baseball coming.
For Matt Golden, I'm Chloe G. Thanks for tuning in.
Where everybody looks out for everybody else.